नमस्कार। जय भोले। आज हम ईशा उपनिषद के शांति पाठ के बाद आने वाला मंत्र उसको छोड़ के यानी कि तीसरा मंत्र पे और चौथे मंत्र पे चर्चा करेंगे। तीसरा मंत्र इस प्रकार है। कुर्वन्नेह कर्माणि जिजी विषय छतन समा एवं त्योयि नान्यथेतोस्ति न कर्म लिप्यते नरे। मैं इस मंत्र को फिर से एक बार पढ़ देता हूँ। वो इस प्रकार है। कुर्वन्नेह कर्माणि जिजी विषय छतन सम एवं तोयि नान्यथेतोस्ति न कर्म लिप्यते नरे। I am reading it out once again. Please listen carefully. It goes like this. Kurvannehe karmani jiji phise just forgive me. Kurvannehe karmani jiji vishe chatam sama evam toi nanyatetosti na karma lipyate nare. Please listen once again. Kurvannehe karmani jiji vishe chatam sama evam toi nanyatetosti na karma lipyate nare. Now, what does it mean? And it is speaking for whom? Now, this mantra is especially telling to those persons who are not Atma conscious, who are not spiritual conscious, who are having pride in their humanity, who are physical conscious mostly, and they are actually proud to be human, but they are not the spirit conscious. They do not have much knowledge of their, the consciousness or consciousness about their self-awareness or the self-originalities of the self-form. They do not know anything about the Atma, but what they are the good people, but these people are only aware of their physical forms. Now, to this type of people, this mantra is guiding how to live their life. It is said that Kurvannehe karmani jiji vishay chata sama evam toyi nanyatetosti na karma lipyate nare. That means if you have to do work, you go to do work to live in this world, you go to do activities, but if you are a physical conscious persons and you are active in physical world, then try to live in this physical world for 100 years. That is considered as the lifespan of a common human being in this Kali Yuga, in this the age of evil. The human life, the fullest human life is taken as 100 years average. So this mantra is telling to the people that if you are to live this world for 100 years, then live in such a way, doing such work that your karma, your work doesn't create a bondage for you. It is advising the people, the common fellows, the common folks of the society, to live the full lifespan of 100 years completely by doing all the works in such a way that the work doesn't bind you to the cycle of death and birth. The work doesn't become a bondage for you. Do this type of work and you shall enjoy the full life. Now the question comes, what type of works? What type of work that we do that will not bind us to karma? Now, any type of work, whatever work you do, if that work should, so to say, should be done with a sense of detachment. This should be said in such a way that it is entangled detachment with total involvement, yet with detached involvement. That means you are doing all the work that is needed to do as a human, as a part of the society, without harming the others, or at the same time with full involvement. Again, at the same time, do not get attached to that work. Do not keep the feeling that you are the doer of the work. Keep yourself out as the performer of the work. Do the work selflessly. Do the work for the benefit of mankind, for the benefit of the world, okay, without disparity. And such type of work which is done, for the selfless design of the individual person, for the welfare of the society, whatever you do, if you keep your self-interest at the back seat and the interest of the others at the front, plus do not keep the feeling that you are the doer, by submitting all your action and thought to the God Almighty. If you do the work in this way, the work will not bind you. So this type of work you have to do, and if you're gonna do this type of work, the work will not bind you and you will have the full life. Now this is a way of telling to the common being. The next mantra, it is telling to the people who are unaware of totally unaware of the self, nature of the self, and this mantra is actually warning them and telling them, you are the killer of the soul. It is saying that Asurya nam te loka andhen tamsa vritaha evam toyi tangste pratyavigachanti ye kecha atmahanojana. Now please listen once again. Asurya nam te loka andhen tamsa vrita tangste pratyavigachanti ye kecha atmahanojana. I am repeating. Asurya nam te loka andhen tamsa vrita tangste pratyabhigachanti ye kecha atmahanojana. Now it is telling that in this world there are people with evil nature. Asurya means people with evil nature. Okay. Now their wisdom is engulfed by the darkness. Tangste pratyabhigachanti. Their wisdom, their knowledge, their outlook, their perspective, perceptions, everything is covered by darkness. Such type of people are considered as the killer of the Atma, the murderer of the self. And we are advised, okay, to be aware of this type of people who are the killer of the self and killer of the Atma, because there are people in this world. There are lots and lots of people who are actually evil by nature, ignorant by nature, and such ignorance is to the limit that the ignorance, the darkness covers their mind, their soul, and they never take any step for the self, let me say, recovery from this darkness. Such type of people are termed as the Atma Hanojana, means killer of the people who kill their or murder their Atma. Atma cannot be destroyed, but it means that they are regarded as a person who are just like the slayer of the self, who kills themselves. They are ignorant and their soul is darkened. Now, it is a type of mantra that is telling us, are you of that type? Are you of the type? Are you the one who has never done anything for the upliftment of the soul? It is a mantra that is telling us for self-analysis and find a way out and take the step and take the step towards divinity. This mantra and all things I am taking up these steps to elaborate the people the simplest form of the meaning of these mantras. In deep, if we go on discussing, one mantra will take hours to explain. Jai Bole. Good night.